Have you ever been told that someone could heal you without touching you, just by channeling energy through their hands? That's the promise of Reiki, a Japanese practice now spread worldwide, claimed to restore balance, reduce stress, and even heal illness. But what's really happening when Reiki is performed? Reiki was developed in the early 20th century by Mikao Usui in Japan. The word itself means universal life energy. Practitioners believe they can channel this energy through their palms, transferring it to the patient and restoring harmony in the body. Reiki sessions are often quiet, meditative experiences. A practitioner placing hands gently on or just above the body, sometimes moving slowly across energy centers or chakras. But here comes the critical question. Is there any evidence that this invisible energy exists? Scientifically, there's no measurable force or frequency identified as Reiki energy. Unlike electricity, magnetism, or radiation, Reiki's energy is not detectable by any known instrument. Studies searching for physical proof consistently come up empty. Still, research doesn't stop there. Scientists ask, does Reiki nonetheless work for patients? Clinical studies have investigated Reiki's effects on anxiety, pain, recovery, and quality of life. The results are mixed. Many studies show no difference between Reiki and placebo. Yet some trials suggest that patients do feel calmer, experience less stress, or perceive reduced pain after sessions. How can this be explained? The most powerful factor is the placebo effect, but that word is often misunderstood. Placebo doesn't mean fake. It means that belief, expectation, and the therapeutic ritual itself trigger real biological changes. When someone lies still, focuses on breathing, and feels cared for, stress hormones like cortisol drop. The parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and healing, activates. Heart rate slows. Muscles relax. That creates genuine improvement in well-being, even without any mystical energy. Reiki also overlaps with mindfulness and meditation. Sessions often last 30 to 60 minutes in quiet environments, which by itself can lower stress and increase emotional stability. This is particularly powerful in healthcare contexts, where patients may feel powerless. Reiki provides a ritual that restores a sense of agency and care. Culturally, Reiki reflects a universal human desire to believe in healing forces beyond the physical, to reconnect with something larger than ourselves. Whether you call it life force, chi, prana, or spirit, nearly every culture has imagined invisible energies as the essence of health. Reiki is simply one modern expression of that ancient idea. But to stay clear, Reiki is not a substitute for medicine. It cannot cure cancer, infections, or broken bones. Claims that it can are not supported by science, and can even be dangerous if they delay real treatment. Where Reiki can play a role is as a complementary practice, a safe, calming ritual that reduces anxiety, fosters resilience, and helps patients cope with the difficulties of illness. So, what does Reiki really teach us? That healing is not only about medicine, but also about meaning. The hands of a practitioner may not channel a measurable energy, but they do channel human presence, care, and intention. And that alone can transform experience in profound ways. In the end, perhaps the question isn't whether Reiki energy is real. It's whether the human need for connection, ritual, and belief is itself a form of energy, one that science can't fully measure, but that undeniably shapes the way we heal. And here's the challenge I leave with you. Do you think healing must always be physical? Or can it also live in the space between mind, body, and belief?